Hi, welcome to my second strategy guide for Europa Universalis 4, and this time we're going to cover the rise of the mighty Roman Empire, which has fallen into quite a sad state at the start of Europa Universalis. We're down to 3 provinces, so it's not much of an empire. The country itself is called Byzantium, but they called themselves Romans, and it was the Eastern Roman Empire for a long time. I think it became the Roman Empire at one point when they retook Italy, and history is quite messy in this regard, so we'll just call them Byzantium, or the Byzantines from this point on. So the first thing we're going to do is get an alliance with Italy, with Serbia rather. And you've got about a 50-50% chance of them accepting this on day one, and generally if they don't accept it, then restart the game. I should also note that we've turned off lucky nations for this game, because that gives certain combat bonuses and several other bonuses to the Ottomans, and that just makes it harder for us, so I turned it off. So we're going to get that alliance, and step 2 is we're going to combine our fleets. We've got a pathetic fleet and we need every ship available to us to help out in the fighting. For our army, we're going to turn our ruler into a general, because that frees up. We only have one free leader, and that will free one up to become our admiral. So we're going to hire an admiral, and we're going to put these guys on the transport and send them off to Athens. We're not going to declare war on Athens just yet. We're going to declare war on Albania, and usually they will ally with Athens. If they don't, generally restart the game, because if we can take Albania and Athens, that is the ideal game start, and then we can start focusing on taking on the Ottomans. So we'll skip ahead to day 2 now. Serbia has accepted our military alliance, which is great, and we're going to declare war on Albania, and we're going to call in Serbia. And what's going to happen here is Serbia is going to send their troops down to Albania, and they're going to siege them before the Ottomans get a chance, because the Ottomans are also at war with Albania when the game starts. And another 50-50 is whether Athens will ally with Albania, and usually they do, and as soon as they do, we're going to move our troops into Athens. Athens has entered a military alliance with Albania. That's great. They'll get called into the war shortly. You can see while the Ottomans are busy fighting Albania, the Serbians are going to move in their sieging army. And now Serbia is controlling the Albanian siege. Athens has joined the war at this point, so we're going to start moving our transports in, our troops into Athens, and they'll take the Chia, which we don't. Hopefully our siege will finish before theirs does. So at this point the Ottomans are in charge of the siege. Eventually they tend to move their troops out, so by the time the siege is done we'll be in control. Then we're going to transport these guys up to Albania, because once this siege is won, the Serbians can't get anything more out of the war, so they'll just get all the money they can out of Albania and exit the war. And we want troops stationed there, ready to start sieging straight away before they get a chance to recover. So we're going to transport troops in here. I also forgot that we have to keep building up our galleys. By the time this war is over, we need to be able to handle the Ottomans in a naval fight. Our whole strategy against the Ottomans is going to be blocking this strait here. They tend to move all their troops over into Turkey or Anatolia, and we're just going to block that strait while we slowly siege provinces. You can see here the Ottomans have peaced out with Athens. They're not the target of the war. It's only now we're in control of this siege, and we'll get the spoils of war. The siege of Athens is going quite fast, which is good. And we've blockaded them with our fleet. I'm going to queue a couple more galleys here. So at the moment we have 4, we're about to have 6, and I'm not sure where the Ottoman fleet is, but they have about 7. So we're going to annex Athens. It'll give us a lot of war score, but it's only going to give us -1 relations with anyone nearby, because no one particularly cares about Athens. So that's our first conquest, our first step towards restoring the Roman Empire. And Athens reclaimed. This is an event you get if you have the Purple Phoenix mod, or Purple Phoenix DLC, and it gives you a few nice events like this with more prestige and diplomatic power. At the time of recording this, the DLC is quite broken. You don't get any of the nation specific events, so we're still waiting on Paradox to fix that. I'm sure they're working on it. The siege over here is going quite fast, and in the meantime we're building up our navies. So one's ready, second one's ready. We'll build another one in Athens. So Serbia's now accepted peace from Albania, and our troops are already there. They've already started the siege, and the Ottomans are helping us out by blockading. This whole strategy is fairly gamey, but it is nice that the Ottomans are helping us out. Serbia wants a royal marriage, which we'll accept. Serbia tends to conquer Bosnia and Ragusa and parts of Hungary, and hopefully we can get a royal marriage with them. Well, we have a royal marriage. Hopefully we can inherit that nation once they have a weak claim. So the siege of Albania is over, but I want to build up our fleet a little bit more before we ask for peace. We want to put off the Ottomans attacking us next. So if we build up our fleet a bit, they tend to go for Kandar or Ramazan or even Karaman as their next conquest, because we're not in a state where we can take them on just yet, and we want as many troops over in Anatolia as possible. You can see here the Ottomans have 7 galleys, we have 7, now 8. I'm going to build another one in Constantinople. And there's one to come, is there, in Athens? No. So we're up to 9 galleys now, and we're about to be at 10, which is hopefully enough. Now we're going to start recruiting a stronger army, which we're going to need to siege all of Turkey, all of the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottomans are still at war with Albania. We'll let them go until this final ship's built, and then we'll peace out with Albania. And hopefully that will do us. So we're going to create a save point here, because we don't know what the next Ottoman target will be. So if they pick us, we can restart and hope they pick someone else. And because we turned off Lucky Nations, Iron Man mode's not important to us anyway. So we're gonna sue for peace. Albania, we're getting no aggressive expansion penalty because they're a core province of ours. So they will accept, and now our empire's a little bit less pathetic. First thing I generally do here is change the culture of Albania to Greek. That's going to give us less revolts, because we don't have a lot of manpower. We don't want to be fighting revolts and the Ottomans at the same time. And I will call that the end of part 1. In part 2 we're going to start taking down the Ottomans. So I'll see you next time. Bye.